This is going to be a real quick one. When I did the video yesterday on all those finds that I found in treasure hunting, this was all back in the 80s, and I made a couple of mistakes that I need to tell you about. First of all, my wife pointed out to me that I wasn't alone when I was doing all that treasure hunting back in the 80s. She was right there alongside of me, doing it with me in a lot of those finds. She dug out of the ground, not me alone. So, and also, a lot of people were wondering about the vast multitude of coins that we find when we go treasure hunting, and I guess they don't really see how you can find that many. And I think the key to good, successful treasure hunting is pinpointing, being able to pinpoint a coin deeply in the ground, or a ring. And by the way, that's another one of the corrections I need to make. I said that I took a little gold ring out 10 feet down. I meant 10 inches, of course. Most of you probably figured that out. But no, 10 inches, but that's a long way to find a very faint signal in the ground. But you do it through pinpointing, and I'm going to demonstrate that in a later video. We'll just go out in the field, and I'll just show you exactly how you can pinpoint to find that thing without digging a foxhole for yourself, like I see a lot of them on the videos do. They're digging trenches, and they don't find it, so they dig a little bigger hole, and they don't find it, and they dig a little bigger hole, and before you know it, they could fall in and never climb out. But no, there were that things. I also made some statements. I said the Mercury dimes started in 1917. Actually, they started in 1916, along with the Barber dime, which I guess makes that Barber dime that I found even a little more valuable. Oh, and I also said about the Kennedy halves, that the Kennedy halves didn't have any intrinsic value. Actually,
the first 6 years,
65 to 70, had some silver in it. A very minuscule amount of silver, but they did have some silver in it, and they were probably worth a little more than a 50-cent face value. So I guess that's about all I needed to correct in that video. But what I wanted to tell you that I didn't do, that I forgot to tell you about, was this find right here. You probably saw it laying on the table in the other video and wondered what that was. It's a stick pin. It's a Nazi stick pin, and it's all in German. I don't read German. So what I need is somebody out there to let me know what this is and what it's worth. And if you have any kind of clue, I appreciate some feedback on this one, because it's dated 1933, and it has a swastika and a lot of German writing. And I'm going to show you a little close-up picture of it now.
Actually, this is something Darlene Nell, my wife, picked up under the corner of an old building in an old schoolyard in Miami. And unfortunately, neither one of us speak a word of German. The backside also had some writing on it. It says F.MANNHEIM, and then underneath around the bottom it says K''Lautern, Lautern. I'm guessing that's a manufacturer's brand. But then again, looking at the front again, you see Kaiser's Lautern on the right side of that, so the K' must mean Kaiser's Lautern, and it might be an organization that put these things out.
So anyway, you see, I need a lot of help to find out about this. So if you have any German friends or something you want to pass this on to and find out what this thing is, find out if it has any value. I'd be interested in anything you can do to help me along those lines. And I also want to thank all of you who sent for this book, and the orders are coming in already today. So if you haven't seen this book, if you don't know what it's all about, you want to watch the other video, or I can just tell you the website to go to. You'll see it on your screen now. So you probably want to pass that on to your friends too, because that's a pretty good book, and it's pretty exciting. It's a novel, but it's a story that could happen, and maybe has happened. You figure it out as you read it. And as I pointed out in the video yesterday, with the gift season coming on, you don't know what to get for those treasure hunting friends of yours. Here you go. It's a whole lot cheaper than buying them a metal detector.